देखते, वापस आते, पैसे इकट्ठे करते, फिर जाते, प्रोग्रेस देखते, पैसे इकट्ठे करते. It took us 2.5 months, and the first day of the torrential rains, we were there. हम लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर के साथ गए, बस सिर्फ 5 बंदों को हम वो दे सके, हैंड ओवर कर सके. We had to come back. But then when we were coming back, I realized, again, a sheer dream, no money, but a dream, and 6 people to work for it. रास्ते खुलने लग जाते. We went to Steve Wall and we said, you have to come for an evening like this. One evening we sold bags, caps, t-shirts, we raised 30 lakhs of rupees. Another evening the Pakistani team, Indian team came down, we raised another 35 lakhs of rupees. The German consulate came, they gave us 37 lakhs of rupees. Money kept flowing, and the work started happening. In an island where there was no water, no electricity, हमको सुबह जाना होता, 3 घंटे में वापस आना होता, क्योंकि वो हेलीकॉप्टर वापस जाते रहे, हमको लेता हुआ जाएगा. And yet we could get some Rotarians to stay in those conditions and get the home done. Why, friends? Only because 6 of us had a dream. What else is it? In an island where you cannot stay for more than 4 hours and you want to construct 500 homes. That is what I call a big dream. If you have a big dream, you will be able to do it. Why I say these? Because Vinod had wanted me to emphasize on these service projects. Another crazy dream was, I was felicitated for being the director at my own club. Naturally, सारे इससे उससे किसके clippings लाला के वो सब बजा रहे हैं वहाँ पर. Most embarrassing time we were having Rashi and I sitting there hearing our praises. But that stirred me a lot. When I went home, I said, 30 people told such good things about you, Shekhar. You have to now be worthy of it. It's not my job, the director's job, to come and do those service projects here. My job is basically to go and decide the policies of Rotary International, decide how the organization is going to run. But then he said, no, we must change this. At least India में एक director को इससे कहीं ज़्यादा करने की ज़रूरत है. And again, we set up 10 such items. One of them was, we will do 7,500 heart surgeries. The cost of which was approximately 125 crore. Crazy dream, 125 crore रुपए को प्रोजेक्ट कोई लेता है. दोस्तों, इस साल हम 2000 हार्ट सर्जरीज करेंगे at a cost of 40 crores of rupees. 3 years के अंदर में हमने सोचा था शायद 4 साल लग जाएंगे, लेकिन वो 8000 हार्ट सर्जरीज करके छोड़ेंगे. हमारे क्लब ने शुरुआत करी थी सिर्फ 6 हार्ट सर्जरीज. This year, my club will do about 400 or 500 of them. My district will do about 2,000 or 1,500 of them, and the rest of India will be able to do 500 of them. Sheer dream and nothing else. Go back to your drawing boards. Have dreams like this. Next year, you stand here and you sell your dreams. Kamal Sanghvi, Vinod Bansal, Manoj Desai, Mahesh Kodbagi, P.T. Prabhakar. These are all people who are involved with those 10 dreams that we have called Rotary India Humanity Foundation. 50 eye hospitals. L.V. Prasad के 50 हॉस्पिटल नहीं हैं, शंकर नेत्रालय के 50 हॉस्पिटल्स नहीं हैं, देवी शेट्टी के 50 हॉस्पिटल्स नहीं हैं, but in 2 years time रोटरी के 50 हॉस्पिटल्स होंगे. आई हॉस्पिटल्स. 4 of them are already there. 3 more will come in next 3 months time, and another 3 months time the next 3 will come. We will have more than 10, maybe about 15 in this year, calendar year end itself. So it's not difficult. And every day there is a request which is coming. We want to do that eye hospital. Let me give that to you also. Vinod knows it and he is very keen on getting this done. If you have 4,000 square feet area, not ownership but rented, 4,000 square feet area and 15 lakhs of rupees, send a mail to Vinod. We will set up your eye hospital and you will not have to pay a single penny thereafter. Not just for setting it up, even for running it. So friends, go, have a dream. And then start having a vision for it. Or even before that, have an attitude. When you dream, what's the next thing you need? You need a positive attitude. Especially Rotarians. हम सब volunteers हैं. Volunteer का मतलब क्या? मैं करना चाहता हूँ. So my attitude has to be a positive attitude. मैं ये नहीं कह सकता जी मैं volunteer हूँ पर मैं करना नहीं चाहता कुछ. Then you are not a volunteer. In Rotary, you are not here to say I will not do. You are here to say how will I do it. ये जब हम डिस्कस करते थे ना हार्ट सर्जरीज के, there used to be people who used to put a wet blanket on it. बोले ये नहीं हो सकता. ऐसे तुम क्या बता रहे हो नहीं हो सकता? I will give you, you will give me 10 reasons, I will give you 50 reasons ये क्यों नहीं हो सकता और कैसे नहीं हो सकता. Don't give me that. Give me 2 reasons ये कैसे हो सकता है. You see things as they are and ask why. I dream of things that never were and ask why not. That will have to be the attitude. A positive attitude. पोर्ट ब्लेयर बंदा उतरा 40 साल पहले, बाटा कंपनी ने भेजा, जैसे ही उतरा देखते यार यहाँ तो जूते ही नहीं पहनता है कोई. Immediately telex भेजा, stop all shipments, nobody wears shoes here. 3 महीने बाद दूसरा एक बंदा शायद पेट अटेंड करके गया था यहाँ पे लगता है. वो गया, उतरता है, फिर से देखता है, शिप से उतरा, देखता है कोई जूते नहीं पहनता है. He sends a telex, double the shipment, nobody wears shoes here. How are you ready to look at the same thing? Do you want to see a difficulty in every opportunity that you get? Or you are wanting to see an opportunity in every difficulty that is there? Are you wanting to convert the stumbling block into a stepping stone or not? Is going to decide what your attitude is going to be. Have a positive attitude. नहीं कैसे होगा? होना होगा. Be an optimist. I don't know, I am a die-hard optimist. वो एवरेस्ट, वो एम्पायर स्टेट बिल्डिंग से 111 तल्ले से नीचे गिरा ना, गिरते 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 बस 10 तल्ले बचे हैं और उसके जमीन पे आके गिरने पे एक बंदे ने पूछ लिया भाई how are you? बोलता है so far so good. That is an optimist. दुनिया का बड़ा ऑप्टिमिस्ट कौन? कमल सांघवी. पॉकेट में कंगा लेके घूमता है. उससे बड़ा ऑप्टिमिस्ट जो माचिस जलाए और उसके बाद सिगरेट खोजने घूम निकलता है. लेकिन सबसे बड़ा ऑप्टिमिस्ट कौन? जो गुजराती से खरीदे, सिंधी को बेचे और सोचे प्रॉफिट करेगा. तो फ्रेंड्स, ऑप्टिमिस्ट होने की जरूरत है. रोटरी में बहुत जरूरत है. I will be an optimist. I will have dreams. I will have a positive attitude. I will be an optimist. Tell me how not to do it. I'll tell you there is a way to do it. I have to have a vision. If you don't have a vision, you'll see this way only. सिर्फ अपने क्लब तक देख सकेंगे. आज तक जो हुआ सिर्फ उतना ही देख सकेंगे. होराइजन को बढ़ाने की जरूरत है. You have to see far beyond what others can see, and that is what vision is. What everybody sees is sight. What you see beyond that is vision. आप और हम रोज चूहा देखते हैं, कहीं ना कहीं दिख जाता है, लेकिन सिर्फ वॉल्ट डिज्नी था जो मिकी माउस बना सका. What vision that man has? 10,000 लोग हर दिन around the world go to see that mouse. That's vision. मेरे सर पर एप्पल गिरे तो या तो ऐसे ऊपर देख के कर्ज करूंगे या उठा के उसे खाने लग जाऊंगा. But if you have vision, you are Newton. Friends, vision is very important. What did Helen Keller say when she was asked, what's worse than being blind? Can there be anything worse? She said, yes. Having eyesight, but having no vision is even worse than having no eyesight. So please have a vision. When you have dreams, you convert them into vision and then start chiseling them. जो extras है, एक stone को निकालते हैं आप और उसके अंदर से carve करके stone हटाते रहते हैं and you come out with the murti. That's exactly what you will need to do with your dreams. Start chiseling them, have a vision, and you will come out with a plan. You will start with a big dream but then slowly you will come down. This is the final plan that I have. Dream, बहुत सारे बच्चों को हमें हंसते हुए देखना है. प्लान, 5000 बच्चों की हार्ट सर्जरी 3 साल में करनी है. A goal, a plan. You will need to plan, and you need to start planning now if you haven't already started. Set goals. If you don't set goals, you don't know where you are going. Brazil और अर्जेंटीना का वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल हो रहा है. The world is seeing it. More than a billion people glued to the television. क्या देख रहे हैं वो? 10 बंदे इधर से बॉल को ड्रिबल करते हुए they go and take it to the other side. 10 people try to block it and they try to bring it to the other side. Game is going on, very absolutely tense situation, और इस बीच में जाके रमेश अग्रवाल और विनोद बंसल जाके दोनों तरफ से गोल पोस्ट हटा दें. अब सोचिए उस गेम का क्या हुआ. 22 people, they have no clue what to do or where to go. Why? Because there are no goals. You need to have goals. Specific goals. अच्छा गवर्नर बनना है, अच्छा प्रेसिडेंट बनना है, no good goal. ये चीजें मैं करूंगा, that's goal. So go back, set your goals, definite terms. By the end of my year, these are the things that we will be able to achieve. And friends, I tell you, let that be your guiding principle. But is your goal good enough if it's your goal? No. Share it with other people. And how do you do it? Communicating it with other people. Letting them know that these are the goals. These are my thought processes. Do you agree with it? Maybe they'll say, no, ऐसे नहीं, ऐसे होना चाहिए. Listen to them. Be a good listener and be ready to communicate. Communication is not just when you are talking and not ready to listen at all. डेल कार्नेगी ने अपनी बुक में लिखा, एक सेल्समैन गया एक बिलियनरेस के पास में डायमंड सेल करने के लिए. नेक्स्ट डे बिलियनरेस का एक मैसेज आया, बोला वो व्हाट अ वंडरफुल पर्सन यू सेल्समैन यू सेंड, क्या बढ़िया बातें करता है वो तो बेचारा 2 मिनट बोला था, 1 घंटे में से 58 मिनट वो बोली थी. But because he was a good listener, he created an impact. For a good leader, it's very important. Are you ready to listen? What did he say? If 10 people do not criticize, what he means is, if they are not giving you feedback, then there is something going wrong. Which means only one-way traffic. You are telling, you never know whether the other people are taking it or not. Amongst volunteers, everybody is an intelligent person. Let them give you their feedback. Communicate very well. And then be ready to listen. And once you've shared the goals, delegate the job. Don't try to think कि आपसे बेहतर ये काम कोई नहीं कर सकता है. आपके 2 हाथ हैं, 2 आंखें हैं, 1 दिमाग है. दुर्गा तो है नहीं, आपके 10 हाथ हैं आपके. और आपके अगर 10 सर हो गए तो क्या हो जाएगा? है ना, अनफॉर्चुनेट. ये विमेन्स एम्पावरमेंट बोलते हैं आपको. क्या जी बताइए, ये एम्पावरमेंट देखिए, गॉड का एम्पावरमेंट. 10 हाथ हो तो दुर्गा और 10 सर हो तो रावण. You need to delegate. People need to be told what they want, what they need to do. And I tell you, they will come up with excellent ideas themselves, trying to tell you how to do it. You don't need to tell them how to do it. Tell them just what to do, and they'll come up with brilliant ideas of how to do it. Lead from the front. चढ़ जा बेटा सूली पर, नहीं चलेगा. You want somebody to make a contribution? Okay, he has a capacity of $10,000. आपकी 1000 है तो 100 तो दो. Give something, ask for it. Do it yourself and then ask somebody else to do it. This is a voluntary organization. You cannot say, "Bhai, tum karo." No. Lead from the front. Very important. Be humble. Don't let it go to your head. At times लगता है ना, वो बोलता है भाई I have become the president of India. वो कहाँ पहुँच जाते हैं? सांप सीढ़ी का खेला है पूरा रोटरी, you know. शुरू करते हैं, ऊपर जाते जाते लैडर से ऊपर गए, गवर्नर बन गए, डायरेक्टर बन गए। 97 पे आके 30 जून को सांप काटा तो वापस 3 पे आ गए। That is what it is. So don't lose your head. Be humble absolutely. अमिताभ बच्चन बीमार था, कई महीने से बीमार था, ठीक हुआ तो उसने कहा चलो जरा सैर करके आया। ड्राइवर बोला गाड़ी निकालो, बैठा गाड़ी में। थोड़ी दूर गए, बोले यार गाड़ी मैं चलाता हूँ, तुम बैठो पीछे। वो बैठ गया सामने, गाड़ी चलाने लगा। बहुत दिन के बाद चला रहा था तो सिग्नल क्रॉस कर लिया। सिग्नल क्रॉस करते ही चलाना हो गया। रुको, पुलिस मैन आया, बोला रुको। जिन्होंने देखा रहे तो अमिताभ बच्चन है। फोन लगाया कमिश्नर को, कमिश्नर साहब आइए, एक चालान काटना है। पागल है, चालान काटना है, तुम काटो, मेरे को क्या बोला? बोले नहीं सर, बड़ा आदमी है, आप ही को आना होगा। बोले कौन है? बोले पता नहीं सर, बहुत बड़ा आदमी है। अरे कौन है आदमी तो बताओ। बोले पता नहीं सर कौन है, अमिताभ बच्चन को ड्राइवर रखा है। तो अमिताभ बच्चन की ये हालत होती है तो सोचिए क्या होगी। So let us all not leave our groups. Swami Vivekananda had said, in life, take the position of the donor. And let your donations be so humble that the donor kneels down and says, may I? And the donee says, yes, you may. Sublime thought, absolutely. So that is the way we will have to be. अगर किसी को स्कॉलरशिप देनी है, आपने उसे 10 बार घुमाया, आज भाई तुमको दे रहे हैं, क्या है, कल आना, परसों आना, don't give it. It's better you don't give that scholarship to that person. Let's be humble in our giving. We are fortunate that we are able to give, and that's the next thing that you and I need to do. Dosto, we are fortunate, our hands are like this and not like this. आप और हम in society, in Rotary, are fortunate that we are in a position to give to people and not ask from people. 10 दिन अगर जिंदगी में हाथ ऐसे रखना पड़े तो हमें समझ आए what it means. Giving is a matter of attitude. You may have heard this, but interesting thought on giving. वो सेठ की दुकान के बाहर में सुबह पहले एक भिखारी आया, बोले साहब जरा 10 रुपए। सेठ बोला बोनी नहीं हुई, अब 20 रुपए मांग रहा है, रुको अभी हटो, दुकान बहुत खोल रहे हैं। दुकान शुरू हुई, 1 घंटे बाद फिर से कहा साहब 10 रुपए, जाओ अभी बोनी नहीं हुआ है। फिर आया थोड़ी देर बाद में, नहीं। बोला अच्छा साहब 10 रुपए नहीं, मेरे को आधा किलो आटा दे दीजिए। बोला क्यों भाई, खैरात के लिए है क्या? वो ये नहीं, ये मांगते मांगते शाम को उसने कहा अच्छा 1 गिलास पानी तो पिला दो। उसने क्यों भाई, प्याऊ है क्या, पानी पिला दो। वहां जाके पी लो। इतने में शाम हो गई, उसने शटर बंद कर रहा था लेकिन ये अभी भी नहीं गया। तो उसने कहा अच्छा एक काम करो यार सेठ, 1 मुट्ठी रेत दे दो मेरे को। तो सेठ बोला मेरा क्या जाएगा, उठा के उसने 1 मुट्ठी रेत दे दी। बोले खुश? बोला बहुत खुश। तो सेठ ने पूछा तेरे को क्या मिला? बोला सर मुझे कुछ मिला ना मिला, लेकिन आपको जिंदगी में देने की आदत तो पड़ी। Giving is a matter of attitude, a habit. All our lives, we receive far more than we give in life. एक जिंदगी की बैलेंस शीट बनाइएगा ना। आई एम अ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट, दैट्स व्हाट आई नो बेस्ट। ये सब यहाँ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट बैठे हुए हैं, दे विल हेल्प यू हाउ टू मेक इट। विनोद एक बनाना ना आज, जस्ट गो प्लेन एक कागज पे एक लाइन बीच में खींचेगा, ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पुट ऑल दैट यू हैव रिसीव्ड इन लाइफ, ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड पुट ऑल दैट यू हैव गिवन इन लाइफ। ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड हर कुछ जो मिला वो दिखता है, वो फिजिकल है, वो जो नहीं दिख रहा है वो भी, जिसके भाव है सिर्फ वही। स्टार्ट विथ द पेन दैट योर मदर टुक फॉर 9 months फॉर कीपिंग यू इन द womb, पुट दैट ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड। द स्लीपलेस नाइट्स दैट योर फादर स्पेंट सो दैट यू कुड स्लीप प्रॉपर्ली, पुट दैट ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड। द लव एंड अफेक्शन दैट योर फ्रेंड्स गिव इन द स्कूल, पुट दैट ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड। द नॉलेज दैट योर टीचर्स गिव यू, पुट इट ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड। देन द एसोसिएट्स, एवरीथिंग। यहाँ हमको संसार में स्काई, रेन, एवरीथिंग, सनशाइन, ऑल दैट वी गेट, पुट इट ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड एंड गो एंड ट्राई एंड मैच इट ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड। दोस्तों रात को बनाना ना, नींद नहीं आएगी। माय बैलेंस शीट डज नॉट मैच। लेफ्ट इज फार हायर देन द राइट हैंड साइड, बिकॉज आई हैव रिसीव्ड फार मोर इन लाइफ देन आई हैव गिवन। Rotary gives you and me. And the precedence, it gives you the biggest opportunity, let me tell you, in your Rotary life. There will not be a greater opportunity for you to give than this year. And greater opportunity, and let me come to the last thing, to serve also. Service is the rent I pay for the space I occupy on this earth. And I want to be a good tenant of Mother Earth. That's why my motto is service above self. What is service? When I care for people, when I'm ready to share with people, when I'm ready to think of other people before I think of myself, service above self, that is when it is service. दोस्तों, I keep going to various districts और मैं देखता हूँ, रोटरी का मतलब ही नहीं समझा, ethos ही नहीं समझा। मिले शाम को, रोटरी की मीटिंग हुई, कभी-कभी फेलोशिप हुई और चल दिए, समझे नहीं? It's very simple to me. Again, it's an arithmetic formula. Service above self. Service ऊपर रखिए, self को नीचे रखिए. Self पे जो खर्च किया उसको एक बार मॉनेटरी फिगर डालिए. मैंने क्लब की जो फीस डाली वो क्या है? वो तो सीढ़ियां हैं चढ़ने के लिए. कहाँ? To reach the goal of service ultimately. तो हम सीढ़ियों में जो खर्च कर रहे हैं वो तो अपने लिए खर्च कर रहे हैं. My membership fee, any fellowship amount that I am spending, suppose I spend 25,000 rupees in a year, which most of us do. अगर मेरा कंट्रीब्यूशन मॉनेटरी या सेवा का कंट्रीब्यूशन 25,000 से कम है तो कल सुबह जाके अपना रेजिग्नेशन लेटर भेज देना. भाई तुम तो ज्यादा ले रहे हो, अपने ऊपर ज्यादा खर्च कर रहे हो, दूसरों पे कम, फिर सर्विस ऑफ सेल्फ का है. योर सर्विस क्वोशंट हैज टू बी 2 at least for you to be in Rotary. At 4 you are a reasonable Rotarian. At 10 you are a good Rotarian. At 20 to 25, you will get a chance to sit in this front row and be called a past governor. For me, it has to be at 100 at least. If I spend 25,000 on myself, I feel मैं अगर 25 लाख रुपए इस organization को directly indirectly नहीं देता हूँ, then I have no business to stand here and tell you all that I am telling. This is my opportunity. This is your opportunity, and you'll get it only once in your lifetime. Use it to the best to help others. किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है. और प्रेसिडेंट्स, let me tell you, कि पूरा रोटरी भी इसी का नाम है. This is the essence of Rotary. Are you ready to think of other people before you think of yourself? Gandhi was getting up again on the train. जैसे ही चढ़ रहे थे, ट्रेन चल पड़ी. उनकी चप्पल गिर गई. एक चप्पल गिरी, उन्होंने झट से दूसरी चप्पल भी वहीं फेंक दी. ट्रेन चल पड़ी थी. दोस्त ने पूछा, क्यों किया? बोला, किसी को वो एक चप्पल मिलेगी, उसके क्या काम किया? चलो दूसरी भी फेंक दी, उसके काम तो आए. Small act, but a big attitude. यहाँ आते मेरा जूता गिर जाए तो I'll curse myself. Oh, I'll never think of taking it off and giving it to somebody else. That is how our thought process needs to change. So presidents, go have huge, big dreams. Dreams like nobody ever had, and don't worry about failures. If you have not failed, that means you have not tried enough. A ship is safe in the harbor. तो वहीं बांध के रख दे शिप को कि भाई जाने से तो टूट सकती है, स्टॉर्म भी आ सकता है. Life is not about maintenance, it is about adventure. Go in the rough seas. That's when you're going to be a winner. And each one of you has to be a winner. जिंदगी के कई मुकाम हैं अभी बाकी, जिंदगी के कई इम्तिहान हैं अभी बाकी. अभी तो नापी है मुट्ठी भर जमी आपने, प्रेसिडेंट बने सारा आसमां बाकी है. और दोस्तों, इसको करने के लिए बहुत चीज की जरूरत नहीं है. इट्स ओनली अ मैटर ऑफ ड्रीम्स, योर एटीट्यूड, योर रेडीनेस टू बी हम्बल. Are you ready to plan? Do you have a vision? Are you ready to serve? Are you ready to give? नज़र को बदलो तो नज़ारे बदल जाएंगे, सोच को बदलो तो सितारे बदल जाएंगे। प्रेसिडेंट्स, तुम्हें कश्ती बदलने की ज़रूरत नहीं, सिर्फ रुख बदलो तो किनारे बदल जाएंगे। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
A truly exhilarating address. Dear friends, these are true words and a master key for your success and happiness. It's time to place our appreciation to visionary Rotary leaders. Request Vinodji and Dr. Simita to present mementos. Vinodji, please help us present mementos, please. RI Director Shekhurji and Raji Ji, please come on the dais. Friends, let's give them a big round of applause. RI Director-elect P.T. Prabhakar and Lady, please. Let's give them a big round of applause. To Anil Agarwal and Seema Ji. Moving on now, I request IPP Manish Agarwal for announcements, please. PP Deepa Gupta from Ghaziabad will do the announcements, please.
Good evening, friends. Patience pays. So our DG has been generous enough that we will, DG-elect has been generous enough, we will have now 3 lucky draws instead of 2. Before that, I would like to make some announcements and then we will have the lucky draw. Buses will leave for Pride Ambal Villa, which is the resort where we have our evening function called Dunya Rang Rangili. So that will be at, the buses will start leaving at 8 p.m. and it is not the same number, so it will be first come first serve basis. So try to come as early as you can. It is a fancy dress event, I hope you all know about it. Breakfast tomorrow starts at 7 a.m. at Sapphire Hall, the same venue where we had lunch today. Photo session is at 8:30 a.m. at Sapphire Porch. There are some president-elects who have not got the lucky draw coupons. So they can have it. If they have not received, they will get it tomorrow from the hospitality and tip team, or they can contact past President Vinod Khatri for that. Another announcement, a blazer was found in Gurgaon belonging to one of the Rotarians. So you can collect it from Rotarian Vikas of Delhi Riverside. Okay. Now we come down to the most weighted event. Although today it was not such a weight because there were so mesmerizing speeches that all of you were more attentive there. I don't know whether you will be as attentive here or not, but anyway. I would request and Seema Agarwal, please help us with the lucky draw. It's one of like a century number. So the number is 200. 200. 1, 2, and 3. It is, I'll do it fast. It is 157.
Yes.
Come. 157. Now, this lucky draw has been sponsored by Rotarian Ashok Jain, and I would request Anil Agarwal to please join to give the lucky draw. It has been won by Virender Gupta ji from Delhi Vikas. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Anil.
Bus number 2.
This is a rice cooker. The next lucky draw I would request and Nalini Prabhakar ji, please.
जोन को भी
Number is 058. 8. I would request RID PT Prabhakar ji to please join to give the gift. RID PT Prabhakar ji, sir, please help us to give the gift. Now it's a 2-in-1. It is a 2-in-1 toaster sponsored by Rotarian Sharat Jain. Thank you, Sharat. अब मैं विनोद जी ध्यान रखूंगा. I request and Rashi Mehta ji, please take out her. Always called unlucky in cricket, but It's lucky for you now. It is 1, 1, and 1. Interesting numbers today. 1, 1, 1. So, I request RID Shekhar Mehta to please help us. Shekhar Mehta ji, आप भी join कर लेना please साथ में. See, I don't know, I can't call myself a victim, but I am lucky because of your potent speeches. Last time my mother gave $10,000 when you gave the speech on 1st of July. I am the lucky one, I am lucky one. Oh, yeah, that is what I was thinking. She would have been there. This gift was again a sponsored gift by none other but our
Now for a formal vote of thanks and please request to sit down.
Messages which our incoming presidents have brought today, both from PDP Prabhakar ji and Rotary Director Shekhar. It has been an encapsulation of time where within this 1 odd hour, the messages which could have been derived by the incoming leadership over a lengthy period of time, they will be able to absorb because it's a very, very interactive, very, very absorbing and very, very effective way of being able to communicate, even if it may appear to be a one-way communication, but actually a two-way because you are all totally participating. This has been a very extraordinary session, and I think it would be unfair on my part to even attempt to summarize what was said by our honorable guests. But I can only say that there were a couple of things which will kind of stick in the mind. For example, what Prabhakar ji talked about, ordinary people getting extraordinary opportunity through the Rotary way. About the statement being made that nothing is impossible, anything can be achieved along with the visual which was displayed. And therefore, the overriding aspect of change, the need for a positive attitude, the ability that anything can be done, but we must accept full responsibility for what we undertake. To convey my thanks to RI Director Shekhar Mehta for the very structured manner in which he took the responsibilities of the incoming leadership, particularly things like starting that you must have a dream. The dream should translate into vision. Vision should lead to plans. Plans should lead to goals. Goals should lead to ability to lead from the front, be humble, serve and have the ability to believe that service above self. And to be very structured of being able to hold our attention wrapped and at the same time get the entire Rotary message in that half an hour which Shekhar Mehta ji made. I'd really like to thank for and for being able to help us quickly acknowledge what is the challenges ahead for our incoming leadership. I would particularly welcome the opportunity of our incoming Governor Vinod ji. We wish him all good luck and under his leadership and under his inspiration. I have no doubt in my mind that we will all be charged together, whether the organizing team at the district level or at the presidential leadership level, we will all work together. I'd also like to acknowledge Mr. Governor, the manner in which he has led us all, the manner in which he has driven the vision and the sustained togetherness which I can see in the current leadership and incoming leadership, which will give us sustainable projects for long term and not only the immediate ones. I think this message of long-term service projects which Shekhar Mehta ji has given, long-term sustainability is something which we should all pick up and explore. So I'd like to once again thank all the members for having so rapidly heard this words of pearls of wisdom. Really like to thank you once again from the bottom of our heart.